tape right now because I'm about to tell you the truth. And
up.
F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden is the best Biden ever.
Eyes on all the
video
Against pimps.
Check your blind spots. You are responsible for your algorithm, believe it or not.
That's a lot to get
You're lucky
through.
I don't have my pimp hand on.
That's a lot to get through. That there's
I was always against pimps until you hear this for a while, and a BIPOC man with his pimp hand on could fix this real quick. And she couldn't correct him. She wouldn't be allowed to correct him.
I gotta find a video. Hang on. Go to Steph. Read some super chats. Let me find a video.
I'm still stunned.
I'm
stunned by this video. I'm sorry, but I'm so tired of acronyms. I'm so tired. It seems like the last 3 years we get all these stupid shit acronyms. BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, people of color, and that she's going to tell us to put our listening ears on.
Put your listening ears on. You know, as
How
opposed.
about my seeing eyes on?
Put your seeing eyes on and your mouth talkings.
Dude,
Hey.
she's I'm gonna put on my jerkin penis and watch the.
Okay, back to Jimmy.
So this
she's
makes
a construct like Greta Thunberg, 100%. I'm looking it up. Everything we know about Ariel Fodor, aka Miss Frazzled on TikTok. This is from July 30th, 2024. This is like fake. She's fake. They don't have this kind of support. And all the polls about Kamala surging, she is not surging, I promise.
there's no
you.
way that woman has more subscribers than I do on YouTube. Okay, so
I found a thing where she's talking about how they're going to confiscate your stove. Yes. Dude, look her up.
so this makes me.
complete Midas touch. Midas touch.
Yeah,
Midas
she's
touch.
completely manufactured, just like Greta Thunberg. And so what? This reminds me of what James Carville said. James Carville, the poobah of Democratic political strategists and the advisor to the Clintons. Here we go. Watch what he
I
said.
think Democratic culture has too many preachy females. It's too much. Don't eat hamburgers. Don't watch football. All right, wear condom. Like, man, shit, leave me alone. You okay?
Did you say
got
wear
a
a condom?
goddamn life to lead. You know, the guy works at a tire repair shop in suburban Atlanta. You know, motherfuckers working 50 hours a week. You know, making $16.50 an hour, and he wants to watch the football game. And he wants to smoke dope and drink beer, and then everybody's telling him he's slothful, and they reject that shit. And you know, I just think some of it is cosmopolitan condensation, if you will. Like, you need to lead the kind of life we lead, not the kind of life you lead.
So too many preachy women. Ironically, he's saying that in a pink T-shirt. Anyway, go ahead.
Is he my mamala now?
Yeah. All right.
Are you my mamala?
All right. Over to Steph.
Okay, that just
Do you have the men one?
Yeah.
depressing. Hey, Ms. Frazzle probably felt targeted by Vance's cat lady comment. And then she
Oh.
put on her listening ears and she let him finish.
Dude, the cat
And then she
mama
told
list
him
is
to
better.
fuck off. Hey,
Than K-Hot?
ionized G. So POC can't be corrected or talked over. Got it. But what if I'm a Trump supporter? I'm betting I get corrected very quickly.
Oh,
Glad to see you back on the show, by the way, Kurt. Missed you. Ionized G.
Okay.
Back to Jim Jam.
Thank you.
So here we have the males. These are the white males. Ready? Here we go.
Dudes.
White dudes, sorry. White dudes for Harris, July 29, 2024.
Thank you. I'm not quite sure how I drew the short straw and went after like all of the leading vice presidential candidates. But
I'm going to guess that straw came in a supersized shake. That's what I'm going to guess.
Yeah, he drew the fat straw for sure. Malice was watching this with me because he hadn't seen it, and he goes, "Doesn't it look like he's a fat Arab sultan being fanned by the fern in the background?"
He does.
Like it's
Okay.
here I am. Also, quick observation. They have Kid Rock, Kevin Sorbo, and a dolphin aficionado. And we have the Hulk, Samwise Gamgee, Luke Skywalker, and Mayor Pete just on this Zoom. That's pretty damn cool.
whoa.
I'm a white dude. I'm a white dude. I'm a white dude.
The Luke Skywalker has turned out to be a huge disappointment. Mayor Pete, ditto, a guy who's famous for achieving and doing nothing. He's nothing.
Oh, everybody, no, but he's gay. He's
gay.
But Jimmy, he's an angel on this earth, a gay man.
Okay,
let Josh Gad finish his.
Okay, here we go. Who is this guy?
Josh Gad from the Book of Mormon. He's put on a lot of weight.
So he's an actor?
Yeah, he was the voice of the snowman in Frozen.
I didn't know. Okay, that's who this is.
He's on that show with Billy Crystal called The Comedians, but he's not a comedian. He's some Broadway fatso that the industry would call a comedian.
Oh, okay, here we go.
That much you can probably tell by now. But I also happen to be a father of 2 girls. I have a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old. And I'm not sure if you guys can recall that feeling you had on the night of Tuesday, November 8th, 2016. I stood over my kid's bed and I wept. I wept because I felt like I let them down.
When Trump got elected, he wept over his child's bed.
They had the chance, and we had the chance, to have a female president for the first time in our lives and in the history.
Not a good president.
Would that have made you less fat, Josh, if she was a female president? What would that do for you on any level? For your kids to wake up to see your enormous body weeping over them. By the way, a 10 and 13-year-old, I promise you don't give a shit who the president is.
Of this nation. And instead, we put a man in office who not only disdains women, but whose own wife can't look him in the eye, whose own daughters seem to want nothing to associate him.
Is he talking? What? Is he talking about Joe Biden?
Maybe you should weep over their bed more at night.
Yeah. Is he talking about Joe Biden, the diary of his daughter, talking about how he creepily took showers with her when she was a teenager? No, is that he's not talking
something to do with him?
He's not talking about that. He's not talking about that. Okay.
What daughters have nothing to do with Trump? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I thought the joke was that they made it like it's an incest thing with Trump and his daughter.
Yeah, that's what it was.
When in reality, Biden showered with his daughter, which is a verified fact from her diary now.
To be associated with him. That feeling you had on the night of Tuesday, November 8th, 2016. I stood over my kid's bed and I wept.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Wait, I'm sorry, Jimmy, could you put the donate button back? I just want to get that so I can donate to Harris. I just want to throw some white dude money at the oh God.
Here's some more.
And that happens at the same time as the myths around America that we grew up with, that we as men are expected to be protectors and providers, are going out into an economy that doesn't really allow for that, especially for working class folks.
Whoa! Watch the white guys roll it into Harris. That's right. So you're not. Do you hear that?
What did he just say?
Play it again. It's basically because the one after it he brings up. There's 2 clips ahead. Look.
And that happens at the same time as the myths around America that we grew up with, that we as men are expected to be protectors and providers, are going out into an economy that doesn't really allow for that, especially for working class folks.
So Kamala's going to fix that.
And so that's
sir,
what
ma'am, whatever you are.
Yeah, he's saying the economy sucks. You mean the economy that Joe Biden has presided over?
But that's just what it is now. We need to help these working class men understand, because it's a myth that you're supposed to provide for your wife and family. By the way, it didn't used to be a myth. It used to be a thing that was a thing until pretty recently.
So here's some more of this.
I'm white, I'm a dude, and I'm for Harris. I'm excited, man. A woman president, man. How exciting.
Here's the great news. How often in 100 days do you get to change the trajectory of the...
So it's just identity politics. It's just she's got a vagina. That's it. How exciting.
Everyone loves it. Everyone that universally you can hear, based on just all the Hollywood movies that they went for this and how well they did financially, this is going to be a big winner, this message. Especially with white dudes.
World.
How exciting!
Here's the great news. How often in 100 days do you get to change the trajectory of the world? How
Never.
often in 100 days do you get to do something that's going to impact generations to come? And how often in the world do you make that bastard wake up afterwards and know that a black woman kicked his ass and sent him on the road? And you know that's something that guy's going to have to live with for the rest of his life.
I got to be honest that when I'm invited to an event with a name like White Dudes for Harris, it doesn't usually sound like something I would join, but this is a terrific cause. I'll keep my remarks short. I know that we have a lot of speakers. And afterward, of course, there's another Zoom that I invite you all to called Couches Against Trump, better known as CATS.
The idea that
What?
men can gather to talk about how we feel, interesting, powerful concept. And to include all, we said in our invitation, everyone is welcome. That's a really interesting phrase. Everyone is welcome.
That's interesting.
You might hear it in other places. I'm pretty sure you can feel that it's true here with this particular political party and this particular candidate. Also, quick observation, they have Kid Rock, Kevin Sorbo, and a dolphin aficionado, and we have the Hulk, Samwise Gamgee, Luke Skywalker, and Mayor Pete just on this Zoom. That's pretty damn cool.
By the way, the Hulk, he's talking about that idiot that plays the Hulk in the new ones. who's on
Oh, he's talking about that the actor, not
Yeah,
Hulk
the dumbass
Hogan.
actors, I want to make this clear, are the dumbest human beings that you'll ever meet in your life. They are truly stupid. And that guy who plays the Hulk, in real life, it's amazing because it's like he has the body of Bruce Banner, but the mind of the Hulk. What an amazing reversal of the movies. When he gets mad, his brain turns green and swells in his head. And he says the dumbest shit you ever heard. I mean, Luke Skywalker, I'm like, yeah, the Jedi should all be female now. You're a moron.
Wow. So this is all.
The fat
This is
snowman from Frozen, Luke Skywalker, and who do they have, Jimmy? Kevin Sorbo. Do you not vote based on actors? Wait, do you guys not vote based on actors from? They think, dude, being in that club, like same as Bill Maher, being in that club is so important to them. They have no idea there's anything outside of that. Well, everybody loves us and wants to be us and be on the side of us, right?
wow. That's wild.
See, that's what I'm saying. They're so far removed. I don't think they understand. And no, this is not for you to watch or me to watch. This is for, it's to shake down rich Democrat imbeciles for more money after they just wasted it on Biden.
That's what this
So
is.
that's what this is about. It's not for, like, I couldn't find the original film of this because I think you had to donate to go on the Zoom. I'm pretty sure it's a fundraiser, right?
Yeah.
So it's only on clips making fun of it or describing it and trying not to make fun of it, but they have to a little bit. You know? So it's not for you. It's not for, like, you're like, what is this? It's not for normal people. This is for rich idiots with money. I don't understand how you get so rich and you're this stupid, but I guess capitalism don't work, how they say.
All right. You got a spot tonight over at the mothership?
Yeah. I can't wait to talk about white dudes for Trump. I've been talking about them trying to assassinate Trump, but I'm like, well, we may never know what women are, but now we know what they aren't. Qualified to be in the Secret Service on any level. Planning, in the field. Like, women could be in it, but they have to have a secret dick and balls, or I don't think they're qualified.
Okay.
A little coordination.
Okay. All right. That's it. We'll see you. What day is today?
Friday.
We'll see you Friday. Okay. Tell everybody I said hi in Austin.
All right, later, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Over to Steph, and then we're going to do a thing. Oh, I got to do a thing?
And then we have locals today, too. Hey, no fried baloney. A woman president. Both Hillary and Harris are bitches.
Let me
bitches.
do this.
Oh, you ready? Okay, back to Jimmy.
Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Chicago, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Duluth, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta, Jacksonville, Florida, Tempe, Arizona, and Burbank, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. You know what? Hold on. Let's stand by. I want to put up the dates beside me in a second. All right. Here, and then you'll come back because I'm going to be 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to be 2 minutes, so don't go away. A woman president, both Hillary and Harris are bitches. A lot of women are reptiles. It's whether a person has compassion, not their gender. By the way, I'm a woman, no fried baloney. You know, I mean, not one of the clips were highlighting any type of important skill that Kamala might be bringing to the table that would make a positive difference in our life. Camera 4, boom. So it's like, I lived in California. There was nothing that she did that made a positive difference in my life. And in fact, when I saw what she had done to the people that were in prison and did not allow them to be released because they still needed forced labor, that's all you need to know about that person. Right. Also, and you know, her policies on truancy and who that really hurt. Fining parents. That unbelievable. What the fuck? Gad is not white. He just had a fellow whites moment. Cornpop, the batter dude. Thank you. No fried bologna. Thank you. That fatty wept because his daughters ate his last Twinkie. Joybird. And nothing wrong with being fat. And who doesn't like a Twinkie? Please, for the love of all that is good and holy, please never play the white people for Harris videos ever again. Please, I'm begging you. Please, no more. Please, please. Steve from Ontario. It really, I found it delightful. I found it hilarious. Mrs. Frazzle sounds like she does too much talking and not enough sucking, huh? Thank you so much, Cornpop, the batter dude. Did I read this one? See this one? I read that one. Let me make sure I read this one. Got it. All right. Estonia isn't a country. It's pathetic chihuahua that heals to its U.S. master, Terry Barnes. Acronym, a crap reference of nonsense, you mean. It's been a while, but that sounds about right. A crap reference of nonsense, you mean. Thank you so much. The opposite of machines is nature, not magic, Hannah, sir. Am I missing that? I hope I'm not. Remember when woke idiots dumped Russian vodka they already paid for in sinks? It's like when people buy athlete jerseys to burn. Also, Lindsey Graham is the LNG followed by BTQ, bogus tough questions. Joybird. Taxes are gay is now a monthly supporter. Thank you. Missed repost. Hold on. Missed repost. So in 2022, when Russia invaded Ukraine, Team Biden went to Caracas, cap in hand, to get Venezuelan crude, supposedly USA, still importing Russian oil for these refineries. That was the second one. Thank you, PW. Adam, you should have Claudia de la Cruz on the show. I don't think that's going to happen, Adam. What was the socialist? What were their... where did they stand on vaccines? Huh? I think, will you look that up for me? Because I'm pretty sure they were pro-vaccine. Huh? Yikes. My body. There's hardly any lag with Kurt on Zoom. He should do the show from Michael Malice's sex dungeon every week. Steve from Ontario. Estonia isn't a country. I read that one, Terry. He said he doesn't go to the White House, but he met Biden. Did Biden visit him? Peter version 1. Thank you. The segment reminds me of how Howard Stern, before he became woke, kill the white man, LOL, and also type of negative kill all the white people at the same time. So freaking crazy. Joybird. My husband and I and our new kitten Bubbles just wanted to send our love and support. Kobu, thank you. Cannot wait to see you again. Much love from MA. Is that Montana? Is that Massachusetts? Montana's MT. Is Massachusetts? Or is it Mexico? Okay. Herford, I couldn't be happier living in the military after 16 years. I couldn't imagine being controlled by one of these two. Never been proud to serve before, but Jesus, I'm happy I'm done. Thank you for that, Harford. How about a law where any political ad must contain what they will do for the American people? The bashing is just getting old. PA, Jeffro. Thank you, Jeffro. All right, let me make sure. What was that one? I read that one. Okay, got it. Just figuring out a couple. Got it. Got that one. Got that one. Okay. Yes, I did, from PW. Venezuela achieved economic. Terry Barnes, Venezuela achieved an economic miracle. They reduced inflation from around 130,000% to about 50% in just a few years. Thank you. Okay, read that one. Saying relax or calm down always works, especially when you say it to piss off women. Just teasing. I'm not dumb enough to say that to piss a woman off. PSU Bond, thank you. San Francisco has a crisis service team that is supposed to respond to these types of things. I've only seen them looking at their cell phones. My real name. Popperside, Vienticus Prime. Kerp, Sly misses you. I read that one from Zakormans. All right. One of the street responses the San Francisco mayor is alleged to be offering is the involuntary insertion of Long Police Club into the I read that one. PW Walker. Jones, thank you. Terry Barnes, thank you. Oil isn't the problem. Corporate ownership of the oil is the problem. Nationalize our oil production to serve the people. Terry. Jeffro, I got it. Vienticus, Alpine, Peter version 1, Hartford, Hanneser. I got that one. Looney by nature. Coppola was the first Indian senator. Okay, Adam got it. Steve from Ontario, Terry, Kobu, Hanneser, Joybird, DM. Ms. Frazzle probably felt targeted by Vance's cat lady comment. Got that one. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got yours, Joybird, no fried bologna. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap, and we will see you momentarily at Locals. All right. And if not, go do something nice for someone. Why not? Come on. Bye.
No more! I yield! I yield! Oh! Ah!
Hey, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there for more AM Joy and the rest of MSNBC. And click on any of the videos right here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. And you can get more videos from MSNBC for free every day with our newsletter. Just visit
Isn't it swell? The memes make themselves. They found a rabbi hole, tunnels and all. There's Jews in the walls. Isn't it bliss? The rabbinical grace soiling the mattresses. Well, let me tell you. If I were Rabbi Shmuley and diddle 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 digga digga diddle diddle dum, all day long I'd diddle little bums. If I were a Shmuley man, I'd peddle all my dildos, dreidel dildos, selling dildos with my daughter and her mum. If I were a Jewish Shmuley man, I'd be digging with a dildo in my bum. I'd wear a grotesque nose and go grab some goyim right on the nipple with a pinch. A Shabbos lap dance brace for the youngest mensch.
At this time, more than any other time, you know, revolution is necessary. It is necessary. Not only based on what has happened with the MOVE organization, you know, the babies that have been murdered, you know, MOVE adults that have been murdered, bombs being dropped on us, but past that to what is happening with all black people, so-called minority people, you know, money poor people. You know, this government, as has been said earlier, has waged war on us. But you know, something about us, particularly here in America, we don't really understand that. You know, we don't really know what war is. You know, for black people, for poor people, that people see as good, that they wasn't forced to do, that they didn't do to try to keep black people appeased, you know, and calm down so that black people wouldn't riot. A prison situation is a crystallized example of that. You can make phone calls in prison. They have movies in prison, but they don't have those things because they just want to be nice to prisoners. They have those things because they know damn well if they don't have, you know, people being able to contact their family, if they don't have, you know, facilities for people to sit there and watch movies, people are going to be frustrated, upset, and they're going to direct that frustration at them prison administrators, and they're going to have riots on their hands. You know, they're going to have people in them prisons turning them prisons out. That's why they have movies. That's why they have access to phones the way they do. And a stop to it when we don't like it, or encouraging it when it's something that's in our interest. You know, we have to call the shots. The people have to take the reins of this system and start dictating, you know, what we need, what needs to be done. And, you know, taking the initiative to do it ourselves. We can't rely on this system. I mean, you know, don't people see what's happening? Every single confrontation that MOVE people have been involved in, every single issue, you know, oppression, economic issues, every single issue facing our people, you know, is something that can be dealt with very, very simply. All people got to do is make their wishes known. All people have to do is stand up and say, listen, we're not accepting that. Unity is the key. Unity is the key to revolution. Revolution ain't nothing to be afraid of. It ain't nothing to shy away from. Revolution, contrary to what officials, you know, this system and those backing the officials running this system, you know, want people to believe that revolution means violence, you know, means blood in the street. I'm saying it can get to that point, but it don't have to be violent. You know, when people come together and take a strong stand on an issue, this government don't have no choice but to listen. Where you think they get their authority from? They don't have no power, but they do have authority to do certain things. Where you think they get it from? They get it from us, from the people. You know, they get it from us accepting the things that they do to be done to stop it. Then you have some people who want to then turn around and say, yeah, well, you know, it's the best we have, and want to make excuses. The time for excuses is over. It's over. You know, every man, woman, and child has to be involved in this revolution. Not only has to be, but is, whether you want to be or not. I mean, our babies gave their lives for this revolution on May 13th. You know, men, women, and children were murdered. And not just move babies, you know. What about all of the young men, women, you know, children 8, 9 years old shot down on the street by cops, you know, by drug pushers? I mean, you know, where do you think that mentality comes from? It comes from this system, from the mentality of this system of getting over, you know, making a quick buck, you know. I'm saying that's where that needs to be done to stop it. Then, you know, what I want people to really, really understand is that it's past time. It is past time for poor people, black people, you know, to realize that this system has failed you. It has failed you. You can't get nothing from it. And what people got to do is withdraw our support from it and start doing for ourselves. That's what we got to do. You know, how long are people going to sit back and beg, you know, this government to do what's right when for hundreds of years all you've gotten is a slap in the face? All you've gotten is this government kicking your ass. That's all. That's all black people have ever gotten from this government.